Pedro Morales may have pawned the WWF belt. It showed up in a pawn shop eventually, and Tom Burke bought it. I can't see Pedro doing that.
No, he wouldn't do that. But, Nick Bockwinkel, I ask you this question. Did you take that belt, the AWA belt, to Japan and sell it? Nick, your face got really red. It was as if you...
Let me cut ahead to some of these better ones. All right. Tammy Sitch has phone sex with indie guys.
Could be true. I wouldn't think she'd film it, though. She's not that kind of person.
You don't think she'd phone it in?
Only if Missy Hite and her had something going on the internet where they could make some dough.
Ooh. Mike Rapata, whoever that is.
I don't understand that. Why would you sell, if you're going to do XXX or if you're going to do porn, go out and do it right and get a payday for it.
Exactly.
Don't put it on the internet for $1.50 membership or $3.99 to join to watch us rub on each other and to take a shower. I mean, if you're going to do this, if you're going to do it, you either do it or you don't do it.
Well, the crazy part is Sunny was she would have been the first one to be Playboy of all the WWF chicks. She was stunning back then, and she didn't want to do it, and because she thought she was above all that, and then that's what she's I don't know.
Well, I had some plans. You're here tonight. I guess you and I could have the same plans. I had some plans for if Sonny was here for us to do some cutting edge video work here for Rob and RF videos. But since she's not here, we'll have to say that. I ran it by my wife. She was okay with it. So. See, that's the beauty of people who understand what other people do. I tell my wife I go out to do a bar show. She doesn't ask me what kind of bar. I'm working in a bar. I'm doing a bar show. She didn't know it was strippers gone wild. A dildo on a pole match. A lesbian shower scene. When I brought the money home, she said, "How was the bar show?" Fantastic. Got my money.
Who's Mike Rapata?
Colorado Kid.
I'm embarrassing Raven now because he has a new bride.
Just got married. I'm a little blushing.
He really doesn't want to. You see, I've been married to the same gal for 22 years, and if you have that kind of a relationship and that kind of openness with your family, then is there a person that's such as a Vince McMahon or a Jerry Jarrett or a Bret Hart or Stu Hart or Eddie Farhat, the Sheik, or Nick Goulas that you couldn't stand up to and say, "Don't fuck me"?
It's a good point. And plus, I've got such a good reputation in the business as well. What?
Listen, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Well, it's not really a sword, but it's got the same length. All right, who's this Mike Rapata?
Colorado Kid.
He paid $25,000 to win the NWA belt.
Gosh, that was a rumor. Yeah, the Colorado Kid.
What about
I don't know. I really think Ric Flair did pay to have the belt 13 times.
Well, I heard
I wouldn't doubt that.
Didn't Magnum pay more? Have his parents get a second mortgage on the house?
Yes, that was supposed to be true. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I'd pay Vince McMahon to be world's champion right now.
Let's see.
I'd give him half of the $20 million I could make. That wouldn't be a bad deal.
Get good movie roles, parlay that.
Vince, I'll give you half of it, brother. I don't want it all. I'm like Bundy. I just want to wet my beak.
Now, that was a crazy career. The guy was the biggest heel in the business, and then
they never call him. What? Hey, Bundy, how come they never call you?
I mean, what was that all about? He walked away when he was on top for the biggest run in that fucking...
They never call you. They call me all the time. I tell them to fuck off, and they call me.
That's why they call you. That is why they call you. They hate people to fucking that stand up to them. Drives them nuts.
Bundy said, "I don't understand it. They call you all the time. They know they can't deal with you. I did nothing wrong. I never complained on there."
He walked out.
I said, "You never complained. You sat here and bitched at this independent promoter for the last 45 fucking minutes. You won't shut up." But you never said nothing to Vince McMahon about your payoff? I never said nothing. I was like a church mouse. And they won't call me.
What was it? Was it WrestleMania 2 or 3 when he left?
Was he in 3?
No,
I don't
He
know.
was gone by
2
2.
is the cage match.
Cage match. You
Yeah.
want a cage match
Yes.
with Hogan? Listen,
We did 3.
Hogan get what? I figure Hogan got probably.
Yeah, man.
What do you think? 3 million, 4 million for that cage match? Probably 3. That's probably a small number. When I say numbers that Hogan made, people think this can't be real. But this guy was making $20,000 a night, and we worked 9 shows a week. I'm sorry. That's $200,000 a week times 4. That's $1 million a month, plus the pay-per-views, plus the merchandise. If he didn't have a year under 20 million, he didn't have a year. And that went on for 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
It's hard for people think Austin.
Do you think he
Well,
should have got insured, like healthcare, like a union for the boys, and done something like to stand
why
up?
would he risk 20 million a year to help us?
Well, after so much money, I mean, you can only have so much.
Right. How many steaks can you eat in one day?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, don't you think that at some point somebody should have done something for the rest of us?
I've always said it should have been at least, if nothing else, a profit sharing. If you've been with a company for, let's say, 15 months, 16 months, 2 years. If you've been there 2 years, you should share in the profits of all the merchandise sold on all the wrestlers.
Except Vince would let you go after 23 months.
Right.
Nobody would have a 2-year run then.
Right.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Kevin Von Erich
I'm
once
glad
paid.
you said that instead of me, because they want me for the Hall of Fame.
They wanted me for the Hall of Mirrors. Kevin Von Erich once paid a hooker to break in a then 11-year-old Chris Von Erich. Supposedly, Chris even cried during the act.
That Chris Von Erich kid, he was involved in a lot of shit at a young age.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
Kurt Hennig supposedly was one of those who shit in Lawler's crown.
No, but I think he did shit in Chief Jay Strongbow's son.
The breakdancer kid.
Yeah, he did shit in his bag. I think it's a well-known fact. Mark, what was his name? Mark Scarpa? Is that what he went by? Mark Young.
Yeah, Mark Young.
Mark Young. A young Mark? They also superglued the Halliburton so that he couldn't get it open for like a couple of days. So
But
it was nasty.
my favorite was when X-Pac, when he came in when he was a 1, 2, 3 kid. So they shaved his eyebrows. Kurt orchestrated the whole thing as puppet master. Got the guy shaved the kid's eyebrows, blamed it on the Cowboys, smoking guns. So then he egged X-Pac on to get receipts. So he put super glue in their cowboy hats. So when they came out on TV, they had to rip their hair out of their heads to get the cats off on TV. Then they reseated X-Pac before everybody realized that Kurt was just back there going doop 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 doop.
Yeah, Kurt had a tendency to pick up where the Bulldogs left off and where Mr. Fuji left off.
Yes, he did. Let's see. During one of those nitros when the wrestlers had to stay under the ring the entire show, it was at least Hennig and Norton under the ring. Hennig had his shit, and of course he couldn't leave, so he shit under the ring.
True.
That's totally true.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, and apparently Norton, didn't he throw up or something?
Yeah, it was like, what the hell am I? This? You know, that's one of those things where you just, fuck this finish, I'm getting out of here.
Right. It's a shitty finish. Bill Watts pissed out of his tower at Turner under the parking lot.
True story.
During the Gold Club investigation, Bischoff admitted that he enjoyed watching his wife and one of the strippers get it on in the hotel room.
Supposedly true, yeah.
Sheik Adnan Al-Casey described seeing Andre screwing like a lion raping a rabbit.
Probably true. Yeah.
This isn't on the list. This isn't on the list, but it's true. Andre the Giant stuck his thumb up Buddy Rose's ass. But he was actually proud of that.
Yeah. Buddy had this thing he called the black hole or the bat cave.
The Bat Cave. No, that was Bastion. Bobby Heenan named it. It was Bastion Booger. But he would sit on the guy with his big hairy fucking balls and ass.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.